What's up, droners? B here with Dronr Tech, brought to you by remotepilot101.com. And today, it's been a while, but we're gonna jump into it with an unboxing. I know I'm a little bit late to the party, but I have wanted one of these since I flew them before any of you did. Well, most of you. I actually got to fly one of these before they came out because of some special privilege stuff that I honestly didn't deserve, and it had nothing to do with this YouTube channel. I just happened to know somebody who brought it to me and had me fly it for a YouTube video for a really big YouTuber, and then that YouTuber didn't use my footage anyway, so I was really hurt, but I didn't care because I got to fly it and I loved it. But I could not justify why I needed this in my life. And then I decided that I wanted it anyway. So here we are. This is the Mavic Air 2 Fly More combo. The biggest reason I'm getting this is because my favorite drone thus far has without question been the Mavic Air 1. That is my favorite drone. It goes with me everywhere. If you ever see me anywhere with a backpack on, chances are I have it with me. I know this one's bigger. I know I've been making fun of this one and pretty much calling it the Mavic 2 Pro like mini, or like Mavic 2 Pro, or like Mavic 1.5 Pro. But either way, we're gonna unbox this. So what you guys are seeing here is the Fly More combo, because that's the way I always recommend you buy your drones if you're gonna get them from DJI. Get the Fly More because you want more batteries. You want a case to be able to carry it in. It just makes sense. You get ND, you get the little converter. That's the most convenient thing in the world to turn your batteries into USB chargers for phones, whatever devices you have. It's the truth. So let's just open this up and see what it is in here that makes us feel special that we get. So I'm just gonna start with the environmentally friendly plastic that covers this whole thing. Because, right, it's biodegradable, right? I hope it is. That will make me feel better. You know, I don't know why I don't do more unboxing videos, because it kind of sort of feels like, I already know what's in it, I know, but there's a Christmassy feeling here. And I'm really happy for this. And I don't know how to, of course, there's more things that I don't have. Anybody have a knife? Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, mystery man from off the screen. All right, so we'll get up in here. All right, so Mavic Air 2 Fly More combo coming at you in slow motion any moment now. I'm honestly not trying to do this slow. There we go. Okay, this feels like a really good presentation. It feels like they've taken notes from Apple. Like, it's like Apple does all white and they're like, yo, like black on black. Like everything in here is black, including the interior of the, guys, I appreciate the presentation. Thank you for that. We also have a box thingy. We gotta start with the goodie box. What's in the goodie box? It's probably a bunch of disclaimers like, don't do this, don't do that. Yep, it's the paperwork, because we all read that. Oh, no, there's more. A crap ton of blades. It looks like a lot of blades. So we got a lot of blades there. And we have the quick start guide, sure. The other language, and the Fly More combo, all the things. So we will definitely read every single word in here to make sure that we're doing the right thing in due time. I'm gonna go ahead and put that over here. We don't need this anymore either. So let's get into the fun part. All right, so I'm gonna unzip this thing here first. All right, the front pocket has nothing in it. And then we're gonna go for the top pocket where the baby is. There she is. Oh, it's a hatchling. Oh, look at her. Okay. Oh, she's, okay. So first impressions, I've already had the first impressions, but I've never actually gotten a brand new one that was straight out the box. This is new for me. So the first impression is this is slightly smaller than a Mavic Pro. How do I know that? That's a good question. How did that get there? Look at that, right there. This is a Mavic 2 Pro. And for even more size comparison, bam. Huh, I didn't know these are almost the exact same size. All right, but this is a Mavic 2 Pro, Pro 2. This is the original Mavic Pro, and this is the Mavic Air. And for one more size comparison, because why not? Because who doesn't have enough drones? And this, blam, is the Mavic Air Original. Now, as you guys, I told you guys before, I personally thought that this is more of like a Mavic 2 Pro 1.5, but instead of saying Mavic 2, I say Mavic 1.5 Pro. Yeah, this is like a Mavic 1.5 Pro because it feels more like one of these drones. It feels like this is the natural progression. It go this one, this one, this one. But nah, I didn't do that. Like it went, well, technically it went this one, this one, this one, and then this. Wait, no. It went this one, this one, this one, this one, which doesn't make any sense. But either way, what really, really makes this special and what the real comparison that needs to happen here is between these two drones. This is the original Mavic Air, and this is the Mavic Air 2. So I'm gonna open up my baby. Her name is Mikasa, in case you were wondering. If you don't watch Attack on Titan, you wouldn't know what that means, but if you do, you already know what it is. And here's what they look like opened up. Now make sure you open up A before B. I knew that, I was testing you guys so that you would know to open it the right way. So as you can see, it is significantly bigger without the blades on than the Mavic Air. And it does a lot of things in a lot of different ways than this one does. Like, it has a lot more object avoidance. It has the longest flight time of any DJI drone that has ever come out, as well as it shoots in 4K 60, which doesn't even make sense to me for a drone that costs less than $1,000 in the Fly More combo. Like, this was $980, I think, for this entire combo. This drone right now, I believe, is $600 for the Fly More combo. And this has been the most loyal companion of all time. I love you so much, and I love you so dearly. You've taught me so much. But you may or may not be getting replaced, because this thing right here is mostly about that thing right there, that camera. But let's continue the unboxing, because, you know, we've done enough comparisons. All right, so that's the drone itself, and it got even little cute little nubby thingies for the blades. No wonder so many blades came with it, because none were actually on it yet. And we have a little, oh wow, a big box. It's heavy. I'm gonna guess this is batteries? Or haha, as I said that, yep, batteries, bam. So we got batería, extension cord for the charger. Yep, there's the charger with more biodegradable plastic, I hope, on it. We'll get to that later. And another battery. So that means, including the one that's on there, as is advertised, there should be 3 batteries in total. And are they charged at all? Not nor a one, unless I don't know where the lights are for them. No, it looks like the lights are right there. None of them are touching anything. So it looks like none of them are charged at all. So we don't even get to power it on today. We can wait a few minutes for that. And you, my friend, must be my new controller. Yes, Lord. Yes, you are. Look at you. And I love that you even see, like right here, you actually even have the little nubs, a place for them to keep them. With the original Mavic Pro, one of the biggest problems that it had was actually that these nubs didn't come off. And when I say these nubs, I mean this nub right here. Oh, this is a whole different system. Before, with all the other ones, it's like a flat screw. This one's like a regular looking screw to screw them in. But the problem was is that these didn't come off. And so you try to like store this somewhere and they'd just be stored like this or stored like that or getting pressure all over them all the time. And you don't want that to be able to set off like your center of where these are supposed to be. It's a problem. So it's really important that you can actually take away the strain and the stress off of the controller whenever you're storing it and traveling with it. So yeah, this is pretty cool and pretty compact. And I think I remember the way this works is that this pops up, was it? Hey, look at me remembering stuff. That is a whole different system for how it used to work, because before all the ones always have the phone below, but this one has the phone above, which is pretty cool. There's a little button there for it. Okay. Do I just press the button? I don't know, guys. I just pulled it up. I probably did it wrong. But I'm gonna read the instructions. So either way, that's the first impression. That's really important. Oh, and what is this? This must be the multi-charger that comes with it. Oh, that worked. Yep, multi-charger. So I feel like there's 2 things in here that I want that I don't see yet. One of them being the ND filters, and the other being, oh, there's a whole zipper up here. That's probably what it is. And look at me, knowing my stuff. This is what I really value. One of the things that's most valuable when traveling with the drone, and the Mavic Air is one of the best drones to travel with in general, is this little thing right here. This is one of the most brilliant little bugaroos that DJI has ever come out with. Is what it does is, these are high capacity batteries. And what it does is you can plug this directly into this high capacity battery in some way, shape, or form. Wants to slide in? Is it like this? I'm gonna figure this out at some point. But whenever I actually figure this out, I swear I'm droner, guys. I swear. Either way, this goes on here, and what it does is it has these USB ports that allow you to actually charge whatever USB device that you want on the go from the batteries that you can have multiple of. You can have as many as you want. That's a big deal. And what are you? Are you my ND filters? Because if so, this is the most adorable package that could possibly, ND filters could possibly come in. Oh, yeah, these ND filters. This is the most adorable. This is so adorable. Probably the most useless ND filter set I've seen in the sense of the numbers. I shouldn't say useless, because for me, the most common ND filter set that I fly with when I don't have aperture control is normally like an ND 32. This gives me a 16, a 64, and a 256. So the 256 is super dark, so that's more so for like photography kind of things when you're doing like slow shutter speed or maybe hyperlapses. But the other two are meant for like sunlight things when you're actually trying to do video. So keeping true to its word, this drone right here does have an interesting camera. It kind of has a mixture of a lot of the different lenses or the different cameras that you see on the Mavic drones. It has a 1/2-inch sensor. The aperture is stuck at 2.8. which means you cannot change aperture control. So these ND, the little adorable little ND box right here is super necessary if you're shooting in any kind of real daylight situations. It shoots 12 megapixel stills, but it also shoots 4K 60, which is a first for any of these types of drones. 34-minute flight time, which is absolutely ridiculous. And all of this with the extra stuff for under $1,000. And another thing I like to point out is the max bit rate on the Mavic Air was 100 megabits per second. This one is 120. So the camera is better by any stretch of the imagination. The flight time is better, the distance is better, like the controller seems to be better. Everything about this is better, except for the size. That is one of the things that I can really take away from it, is that this is significantly bigger than the original Mavic Air. But what you're getting from the bang for the buck, I don't know if there's a much better drone out there for your money right now. So it's definitely worth checking out, and I'm gonna be playing with this more, so you guys should check out the more videos I do to see how the footage of this drone stacks up against the other drones that I already have. All right, droners, thank you so much for checking out another video of an unboxing, which I was excited to do. Remember that this was brought to you by RemotePilot101.com because they're amazing at teaching you how to get your remote pilot's license, the commercial one that is. And as always, if you guys want to see more, please like, subscribe, follow, comment, because I'm in there with that. And make sure you stay fly.